Our team is the operation optimized, and for our BLS 340 project, we decided to focus on Chick-fil-A. Going into the history of Chick-fil-A, it was founded by S. Truer Cathy in 1946 as a small business known as the Dwarf Grill in Georgia. Then it switched over to the Dwarf House. It was founded by him and his brother who worked together to propose this business. He opened his first Chick-fil-A restaurant in 1967 within Atlanta Greenberry Shopping Center. He is known for his Chick-fil-A sandwich and the ingredients they use, such as the flavor of seasoned chicken, buttery buns, pickles, and flavors they added to make the sandwich more appealing to consumers. They kept on expanding, adding new menu items that led them to having 3,164 locations as of now. We now go into the mission statement. To glorify God by being a faithful steward of all that is entrusted to us, and to have a positive influence on all who come in contact with Chick-fil-A. Their goal was to serve others, foster a healthy community, work together, have a positive environment, uphold high standards, treat each other respectfully, and meet meal with high standards. The three things that we focused on when doing our research was the drive-through service strategy. Chick-fil-A drive-through efficiency comes from dual lane ordering, RFID technology to track cars, and face-to-face with consumers to get orders that they need. They also focus on kitchen workflow, which the kitchens divide into different stations such as the grill, fryer, and sandwich assembly. And it's like a whole process for that. And also they have lean inventory practices, so they use just-in-time inventory, or it's like my pleasure whenever they're serving the customers. And overall, I just want you to have a great experience once you get an order from Chick-fil-A.
I'll be covering the data collection and analysis of Chick-fil-A's operations, identifying bottlenecks, and providing recommendations to optimize efficiency. To analyze Chick-fil-A's efficiency, we conducted a time and motion study, recording order times at various points throughout the day. Our focus was on both in-store and drive-through operations during peak and regular hours. These were our key findings. Alright, so the average order time was about 6 minutes and 30 seconds per order. The average drive-through time was about 5 minutes per order. During peak hours, they served around 100 cars. And during peak hours, the increase in time wait was about 2 to 7 minutes. Alright, we collected this data through 4 sessions, 1 hour each, 2 during busy times, 2 during regular hours. Also, we observed how employees handle high order volumes and how they operate during certain situations. We found certain bottlenecks which slowed down service. So for example, during high volume periods, we saw operations slow down due to the large order volume. Since Chick-fil-A's menu is mostly made to order items, they take longer to prepare, which creates a backup in service. Also, Chick-fil-A's dual lane drive-through helps streamline orders, but we observed delays at the payment and pickup windows where transactions and orders are handed off, which slowed down the process. Additionally, since the parking lot was often full, people opted to go through the drive-through, causing more congestion. So here are our recommendations. To prevent slowdowns, Chick-fil-A can prep high demand items in small batches to speed up order fulfillment. Additionally, they could have dedicated employees manage kitchen inventory during menu transitions, which could prevent restocking delays. Express lane for mobile orders could also be very helpful because they could speed up processes for dedicated online orders, and it also encourages more people to order through the online app, reducing congestion. Also, you could do shift performance bonuses, like introducing performance-based incentives for employees who maintain fast order times. This will encourage employees to stay on top of ticket times and get everything out fast. And finally, we say we should have order status screens for the store and drive-through, which save the wait times and give updates to customers, which will reduce frustration and uncertainty.
So Chick-fil-A is not only known for its food, but it's also known as one of the best fast food chain restaurants in the world. And that's mostly because of these 3 aspects, which are well-structured supply chain, strategic location choices, and exceptional service quality. So behind every Chick-fil-A meal, there is a carefully structured supply chain. So the company sources antibiotic-free chickens from dedicated farms, which ensures strict quality. On top of that, they have ingredients which are delivered every week from their distribution centers, which ensures freshness and consistency. Location also plays a major part in Chick-fil-A success. their stores are strategically placed in the rush areas, such as near schools, malls, or near freeways. As we mentioned here, during the peak hours, there can be over 100 cars that go to the ChickFila drive-thru. So beyond speak, ChickFila is also known for its exceptional customer service. Their goal is to serve drive-thru customers in under 3 minutes, which is faster than most of their competitors. And employees are trained to provide exceptional customer service and welcoming experience. And their restaurants are also known to be one of the cleanest ones in the whole industry.
And I'll be talking about the process documentation. I'll be walking you through how we can document and analyze processes using tools like service blueprints and process charts. So first off, process documentation is important because it helps us visualize how a business operates, identify inefficiencies, and improve customer experiences. For a company like Chick-fil-A, known for its exceptional services, understanding these processes is a key to maintaining their high standards. Okay, and after visiting Chick-fil-A, the service blueprint went a little bit like this. So first off, we have customer actions, and this is just what the customer does, such as placing an order. Second off, we have front stage actions, and this is what the customer sees, so an employee taking their order. And third is the backstage actions, and this is what happens behind the scenes, so this the customer doesn't see, like the kitchen preparing the food. And lastly, we have the support process, which kind of connects it all, and it's just a system and that enables this whole process, like inventory management. And yeah. Now let's talk about the process chart. This is a high-level overview of the steps in the process. It's simple, but it's very effective for understanding the flow of activities. For Chick-fil-A, the process chart looks a little bit like this. Firstly, the arrival. This is just when the customer arrives, whether it's in store or at the drive-thru. Secondly, it's placing an order, and this is just when the customer places an order either through the app or at the drive-thru. Third, we have the order being sent to the kitchen. Fourth, we have the preparation of the food. Fifth, we have the assembly. This is just the team putting the food together, getting it ready to give to the customer. And lastly, the customer leaves happily and eats their food. These steps are just a quick way to visualize the process from start to finish. Now let's talk about customer involvement. Chick-fil-A is known for its exceptional customer service, and the processes are designed to keep the customer at the center. Here's some quick ways the customer can be involved. Firstly, the customer orders. Secondly, the customer can leave a review. And lastly, the customer pays.
This is the end of the presentation of the Operation Optimizers, and our group consists of
Adrian,
Victor, Daniel.
and Joe. And thank you for being able to listen to our presentation and pay attention.